Hi everyone, I'm just going to show you guys how to make a table in the Nyingarn workspace if you come across a manuscript that looks something like this or requires a table to make it easier to read. What you can do is, well, so far we've got this. So what this is the computer making a table for us, but we don't want this because it's quite, it's not quite right. It's a bit messed up. So what I'll do is I'll delete that. So the way to delete it is you want to make sure that you keep surface on the top and surface all the way down the bottom here. So just take everything in between those two words. Oops, well done. So surface, get rid of everything in between if you want to. This is if you don't. I'm only getting rid of it all because it's not useful for me. I messed it up again. But if the rest of the text is useful for you, then you don't need to delete everything, of course. So now I've got a blank slate. What you want to do is count how many rows in the table that you need. So for this particular example, we need 29. So it's 29 words down, but I think I'm just going to make a 10 row table just for the purpose of this video. So in order to do that, first, because you want to make a table, you select on the table button here, and now which then gives you this. So between these two brackets, so bracket, table, bracket, and these two triangle brackets here is where you want to begin doing what we're about to do. So because we need 29 rows, what you would need to do is within the table bracket, you would have to put a table row. So every time you press this row button, it's going to add a row down the table. So we need 29 of them, but I want to do 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, this looks a little bit confusing, but what you can do is you can press the save button here and it'll change the format or the layout for you to make it easier to see. So now there you go. We've got 10 rows. What you can do now is what you need to do now is we add our columns. And for this particular example, we have 4 columns, 1, 2, 3, 4. So for every single one of these rows, I want to add 4 columns or cells. So between the two row brackets here and here, right in the middle, I press the cell button 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then continue that, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm just going to save this and show you what we're working with for the moment. So it changed the layout again, but if you select on the preview button, see now that we start to get these rows and cells, rows and columns. So currently we've done 4 out of 10 rows. So if we continue down, as I said, back to the triangle arrows down here, triangle brackets, and then press our cells again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've just added 3 more rows. Press save again. Look what we're doing. There you go. So it's added 3 more rows. And what you can also do is to make it a bit easier is you can just highlight. Once you've got one set of these, this is the easiest way to do it, I think, is you can highlight from the one row, the first row. Now the opening row is the one that doesn't have the slash through it. So you have to select this one and the one that has a slash through it. Press copy, so control paste. I'm just going to delete this so you know what we're doing. Now what you can do is you just paste it a bunch of times. So I just press paste, then paste it, paste it, paste it, paste it, paste it, and you can paste this 29 times. So you've got all of your different rows. Now if I press save, you can see that we're getting longer and longer here, right? So now that we've got the table laid out, then we can start to put the language in. So we'll try, what does that say? L-A-N-G, so on that. So between the cells now is where you want to put the word. So right between here, first word, top left looks like lang, which I'm assuming stands for language. The next one across is Wayangu, so W-A-J-I. That looks like that funny Engma. But I'm just going to put NG for the moment and then GU. Next one across is back. And then the next one across is Gungun. Cool. We press save, get a preview, and there you go. We've started to get the words in. We'll do one more row so you can see what it looks like. So get back to the right. And in the cells here, we want to put in head. Next one down. Da, DA. Now we can put these funny symbols in and stuff, but I'm not going to bother with that just for this video. I'm assuming that's like a pit for armpit, something like that. And then this one is gun. So if we save that again, go to the preview section, there you go. Started to get another line. And that's how you make a table in Nyingarn.